looks like we are all good. Giving it a quick second. How's it going, Nakama? Britt is back with some One Piece review and reaction. And as always, I'm joined by the lads. How's it going, Samurai Drew?
Grab your tea, diet, drink, and your coffee, and join us for a little sip and discuss.
Alright. So, Grain, how's it going, my dude?
It is going well. It is going well. Eid Mubarak to anyone out there celebrating. Yeah. And looking forward to the chapter. I heard that it's going to be a hype chapter.
Ooh, excellent. So I think it's time for us to toast as we sip and react to a little One Piece. I have the chapter up. So it is A Time for Warriors, chapters 1144. And we've got Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Circuit Pilgrimage. Wow. Volume 19, Minato the Carpenter, and the girls are freed. So yeah, it looks like a few girls are kidnapped. She's got the sword back. You've got all of the kitties all beaten up, and then Minato. I wonder what he's gonna do since he is now here. Is he going to help us out with something? Is he going to build? Not really sure.
A new hideout?
A new hideout for Yamato, maybe?
Or, no, what about the other, the twins?
Oh, Ulti and Pepe.
Yeah, they'll be like, we promise we'll watch over this land and be good. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll build you a little hideout.
Yeah, I don't know if Ulti will pull that off. Page 1 might be rational enough to try and pull that, but I doubt Ulti will. I really do.
I feel like they haven't done anything that's super bad. They haven't, like, you know, burnt any children alive or anything, have they? They were just fighting.
They're just fighting. Sorry, I just looked at the page count. 15.
We're a little low.
15 pages. But since we're doing our sip and react and sip and review, we'll be able to break it up, things up accordingly. So, interesting. Any thoughts on pretty straightforward as far as the cover page? It's not necessarily a good cover story. I'm just glad to see Yamato, but it is also like I would prefer to follow like King and Queen or something like that, as opposed to whatever the hell this has been. And that's just my hot take to start off.
Or watch Ulti and Pepe like crawl, you know, sneaking away in the background or something. You know, like maybe like an added fact, an added bonus would have been nice.
Yeah. Heck, I would have preferred following them.
I think we're gonna see OT and page 1 ultimately. Maybe in the next cover page or something like that, because Oda won't just keep them like that when they were prominent parts of a previous cover page. We have to know what they will be up to, or where they will be headed to. Where
their story goes. And speaking of, I think it's time for us to jump into some One Piece, especially because we have a chapter next week. So hopefully Oda will make it up to us with a lovely 19-page chapter. But I'm jumping in, lads, in 3, 2, 1. Starting off with Frankie and Best New Girl Ripley. Whoa, what is this? Well, what do you think it is? It's been here for ages. This looks like pure science to me. So it looks like we have an old lab. Ha 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 ha. See, I figured a mechanical man like you would enjoy it more than anyone else. What's a facility like this doing in a kingdom of warriors? Huh? Let's see here. So we have, what is basically the remains.
First world problems.
Right.
Yeah, like, no, but like a tree that's grown in the middle of a big, first world building. And it looks like the buildings that we saw on that painting as well. Like they're all columns with little dots. So this might be one of those towers where they manufactured the the stars that were coming out of the ground.
Interesting. Yeah, the mural that does kind of resemble what people may have been working in and bringing up.
So we just need the mural up on stream forever, because that is like the most important piece of One Piece ever, is the mural. We must all praise the mural.
All praise the mural, huh?
That was such a crazy flash, to know that there's another world. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking right here. You guys are agreeing with me?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah, I definitely am leaning more towards that theory, so that's a really good one from Samurai. Excellent.
We also got the Dragon Ball trees right here.
It does. The top does look like something out of Dragon Ball. But I'm gonna go on in 3, 2. Up here, Frankie, and we've got Vegapunk, but this one she's evil. Lily, the evil. Up here, Frankie. I'm glad you found the place. I was going to tell you about it later. It's really cool inside, Frankie, says little Bonnie. Lilith, Bonnie, what are you two doing here? And then she says, get lost. Thank you for... we got lost. Thank you for finding us. Even a genius can be bad with directions, I guess. I'm glad we ran across you. Then I've been hearing alarms in the distance, so there's probably danger in the woods. Ripley is just so chill with it. Vegapunk at the very end. Anyway, listen to this. I can hardly believe this place. By my estimates, this building has stood here for at least 3 millennia, so 3,000 years. So this is definitely, to Drew's point, part of that. What is it? The first
world.
First world. This is definitely part from that. This definitely comes from that first world time. What? Don't lie to me. Do you realize how ancient that makes it? I can't say she's wrong, though. Even in Elbath, we have no record of what this building is. Woof. This is some wild stuff.
Yeah, and definitely, I would love it if it was the mine. That'd be great. And sorry, I just had another thought, I'm actually kind of relieved that Lilith she's pretty powerful. Like, she might be able to take on one of these, Celestials, without much to do. She could probably take care of Killian. She has all the gadgetry, and she can, like, morph through time. Like, I feel like pretty powerful.
Potentially, depending on what other aspect she has that Vegapunk showed us.
Can Bonnie just go right to Gear 5 Luffy? Freedom Luffy?
That's another question. I think it would be more Bonnie.
Bro, they're gonna have trouble when those two are on the scene. Like, those guys are and then Frankie. Frankie is not as powerful as those two. But he's pretty. I wouldn't want to get punched by him, I guess.
No, that's incredibly fair.
Anyway,
I think I would see some more of Ripley than Lilith or this thing. Lilith is not someone that we know. Yes, we know of the scientific genius, but taking on one of the Holy Knights stuff. That's no. Bonnie, if she can tap into that Gear 5 Lucy. But someone who we're overlooking is Ripley. I don't think Kapagaban will just fall in love with someone weak. I feel like she's gonna be surprisingly and freakishly strong.
Or just freaky.
Beyond our wildest imaginations.
Yeah, I'm very excited because she mentioned she's the last of the quote warriors, and that a lot of the kids are getting away from it. But to your point, if Scopper got himself a warrior, if Roger got himself a baddie who can do all kinds of crazy things, if Rayleigh has literally got himself one of the warrior princesses, I don't see why Scopper ain't getting him some warrior waifus. I don't see it.
And also the way she was the way she looked calm, saying there's danger in the woods.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like she has seen 100 of these already.
Like,
She's
all
probably in
right.
a good mood to be with the Straw Hats, so you know it's hard not to be
Ripley for Straw Hat.
happy.
What's her role? Concubine. What? All right, let's go. Samurai, it's your turn.
Okay. Here we go. Then that just makes it all the more worth studying. I think I'll settle down and live here. You sure you won't get lost? Anyway, let me check out the inside too. And then Bonnie. Ah! What's the matter, Bonnie? Behind you! And there's like the lightning cloud thing. There's something creepy. And then what I'm afraid of, lightning. And yeah, so we got a cool perspective shift because the giant is the background. Frankie's closer to the camera here. And Frankie goes, "Oh, Elbaf, land of mystery and wonder. No, this isn't natural. I don't know what that is." Yeah, so cool. And I like the different art styles that we're gonna be seeing here. Like this is the Oda style and the kid style. So we're gonna be seeing some flashing ideas.
Oh, we're getting What I'm Afraid Of introductions too. I can't wait for My Mom. Oh, that one's gonna be just so funny. But we're actually getting like details of what the kids are afraid of. So the first one that officially has been introduced because the snake didn't get one is officially What I'm Afraid Of, lightning. Oh, My Mom is gonna be so freaking funny. You ready to go on to the next one? Your next page?
Now we got, in the Western Village. What I'm afraid of, the Drow. And, yeah, it's just like a big skeleton.
Oh my
The
gosh.
firefighting spar is down. That looks like a Drow to me. It's a damn zombie. Sober up and grab your weapons.
That is the best line in all of Elbaf so far.
Sober up.
And grab your weapons.
You know what? That's probably my favorite line of the chapter. That is.
Oh yeah.
Is this related to the children's daydream somehow? What's going on? Where are the captains? Someone needs to take command. They drank too much and had to rush to the bathroom. And then, here we come, Brooke. That
Wow.
looks awfully familiar. Is it an enormous me? Quick, take the visitors away from the village. Ready? I'm gonna move the whole desk. Wait, hold on. Don't treat us with kid gloves. We want to fight too. You said that awfully quiet. Oh, yeah, that's funny. You said that awfully quiet. Whatever this is, it doesn't seem like business as usual for Elbaf. No, Colin, you can.
Yep, here comes Colin. Segrain, let's. Wait, do we have any?
What about? Yeah, no, maybe there's a question to discuss. But Jinbei's ready to do something, I guess.
Oh yeah, Jinbei's definitely open to fight. If there's nothing, go ahead.
You know what's kind of interesting about that lady in the middle? Is kind of looks like one of the 7 warlords, Kwako Moria.
That's fair.
So, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Segrain, we're on to you.
Moria with a shorter neck.
Warrior with a shorter neck.
Alright, moving on. Why not? I'm a warrior too. I want to fight. Of course you can't. But I'm the son of Gaban. Exactly, you are not Gaban. Go find safety with the rest of the children and stay put. Got it? And he just shoved him. Just pushed him away. Hey Yaru, What is it, girl? There's something we need to tell you about. I'm sorry we didn't bring it up earlier. An intruder who looks like red hair in the castle? Yes, sir. The pair were incredibly strong. One of them used strange powers. the quickest answer to most mysteries in the world is a devil fruit of some kind. If these phenomena are unfamiliar to you, then there's a good chance that those folks are behind it all.
Jinbei. Oh, just having Jinbei here to be like, this is rational. Here. I appreciate it. I just need him, his presence is just, oh.
And in a way, it spoils some of the fun of just not knowing, of them not knowing, and just going into it like that. Imagine if Jinbei was around during Thriller Bark.
A lot of things would have been called out really quickly.
Quick,
Exactly.
quick, Jinbei! Quick, Jinbei! Get some salt water and splash it on the children! Quick!
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Actually.
So, Jinbei can be coming in clutch here. Just get the fish going. Fishman, help us out, Fishman!
Huh.
But,
Is throwing salt water on the kids? I'll be damned, Drew. That might actually... Huh. That might, like, cancel out the Thorn power.
hey, when he got too much for Frankie, he dunked him in the water.
Huh.
Brought him back to the
It might even cancel out the sleepwalking.
Huh.
All
Oh
of
my
it.
goodness. I knew you were smart.
Come on, Jinbei. Tut.
That is so interesting. Okay. Well, let's jump back onto Samurai then.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, Segrain, sorry.
Okay. Moving on. Inform the entire country that two humans unrelated to the Straw Hat crew have infiltrated. Tell me as soon as they are found. You got it, Chief. Do you really think there are just two of them? Causing all of these strange phenomena, perhaps we should expect more. At least two. You got it. I don't know who these people are, but if they are abducting children in broad daylight, they are despicable. We have to stop them. Oh yeah. We know how Nani is with children, with kids. What are they gonna demand from Elba?
Wow.
Once they've got the kids held hostage. I have never
Usopp.
heard of an abduction like this. It will not come to pass. Wait, is Usopp still drunk or I am
He's sobered
very
up.
confused.
Oh, Usopp sobered up real quick.
He manned up.
Because the way he's talking, okay. But even as someone like even in his sober form, like he's talking way more maturely than he used to. Even like on Egghead, we'll help too. Just give us a ship and someone to move us around. Nonsense! You are our guest. Stay in hiding where it's safe. But wait. Now, where are Dory and Broggy? They are still in the bathroom, Chief. Bunch of lightweights.
That is so funny. This chapter has some of the best one-liners I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's a well-written chapter.
Great. This is an amazing chapter. Bunch of lightweights. Chief, like that's so funny. I mean, they did nothing but fight. They didn't really have any booze. Wow. I like I don't know who called it. I think it was Segrain that mentioned it, but Usopp definitely sobered up. Like he is in it. I think Brook took his head off his crotch and is now up. He's good.
Have you ever been
Go ahead.
Have you ever been buzzed and then you go up to the bodyguard at a bar and then you have to act, you kind of like straighten up.
Dude, I've been buzzed in so many situations and real shit happens and I just sober up. Like that's.
Yes, Drew.
Oh,
I was born 1991.
No, more like, oh, someone's fighting. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, this happened. Let's do this. Oh, this happened. So yeah, there have been many times when I've been buzzed and it was like, okay. Like that was a buzz.
Let's get out of here.
So yeah, that was Nami. I very much appreciate, and this is one of those times where you remember her character, like abducting kids, and she's just like, no, like absolutely not. So very interested if the Straw Hats are probably going to be the ones to figure out. Well, they already know it's devil fruit, So if the Straw Hats are just going to be like, to Drew's point, just throwing salt water at them because it's a devil fruit.
Well, get Jinbei too, because he's a little bit more effective at it.
Oh, way more effective. Which also brings to mind, like, is there any water anywhere near? Salt water anywhere near?
Because the water on Eldaf's tree is going to be fresh water, isn't it?
At the shore?
I mean, the shore is back.
They're gonna walk them.
Yeah, because remember, they're like in the middle of the tree. So the port may even be like the port next to the town, and then they have to take the damn rainbows down or whatever.
So, whoa. There's a way easier option here. Just defeat that dumbass Killian guy, the brat with the bandages, and the dragon. And if you defeat those guys, then you'll be okay.
Yeah, Killian and the dragon are the same person.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Thorn guy.
The Rose guy.
Rose guy is Summers. Yeah, Killian's the dragon.
I think we are underestimating how powerful these guys are, because the way we are just spitting out, it's just easy to defeat these guys. I think here's the thing: the Goros say are a bunch of old heads. Let's just be blunt. They are old heads. So because we've seen them like being manhandled, I don't think I don't think it's a far fetched to say these might be like, since these are like more of on their prime, in their prime, they might be on a higher level when it comes to like power than the Gorosei.
I'm very much open to think that these are strong, but we weren't talking about engaging and fighting them. We're talking about their devil fruits and how we can affect them outside.
How can we take them out?
We haven't even gotten to that point. We're just talking about like waking up the kids and stopping them. That's what we're talking about. Fighting them is its own thing. Like that's I haven't even gotten on that far yet. But I do think that to the current conversation of actually stopping them, because we're talking, it's two different fight intricacies now. It's stopping the kids when you can't touch them, and also defeating people who can make more monsters, make more thorns. So do you take them out? Do you fight them and take them out first, and then that deactivates their devil fruit? Or do you stop the kids from moving and then go to take them out, hoping that they aren't able to then get the kids going again? So that's kind of where we're at, and that's the decision. And if they're hiding, you can't really fight them.
But they're not hiding, they're in plain sight.
On the very top of a tree. If they were, now, again, if they come down or like marching along with them, then yes, they would be a much crazier situation. But no one's seen them yet because they're up higher.
Giant's kind of slacking for not having a scout going on at a party.
That was the fire brigade, and they just got knocked out of the ground, out of the sky.
The fire brigade? They put their drinking cups down to get in that boat.
That's probably true. Everyone here has been
there wasn't a scout. You know what I mean? Like people like, hey, listen over here, over this. You know, like there's nothing on top of the tree. No one to see this. Like this is crazy. But they are little humans, so they're probably kind of hard to spot.
So that's where I'm at, is if they're easily seen, then yeah, we just boom, there they are. But if they're like up here in the over everyone's peripheral, they're not gonna, no one's gonna be like, what's going on up here? There they are. So there's that. So I'm very interested because we're halfway through officially. So I'm very interested to see if they do show themselves, or if they not necessarily remain hidden, but remain out of sight. If that helps. So it's my turn. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go on to page 8 and 3, 2 and 1. If the targets are humans. It's like we just had this entire conversation. Okay. If the targets are human-sized, we'll have an easier time looking for them. Really? I don't know how that works. Yeah, exactly. Let the big guys fight the big guys. We'll search for the intruders. The problem is that Elbath is too huge for us to cover. And she just sees Column just taking a bunch of weapons over to a scarf. Oof. Ah. Huh? You're not gonna stop me. You wanna ride with me? Okay, then I'm the captain. That's so adorable. So it looks like she stopped him. Okay. And off we are. Man the oars, Column Pirates. You're the biggest one here. You do the rowing. Onward! So it looks like they're gonna go look around. And I see Usopp, Nami. It looks like Jinbei is by his hip, as well as Brook.
Oh, they're actually rowing.
So we've got 4. We've definitely got 4. So if we're accounting for Straw Hats, and Oda's probably going to do his little schematic and everything. So with Column, we've got 4. With Hiruden, we've got 3.
That's a trio.
With Ripley, we've got 1. And then with Saul, we've got 2. So everyone's accounted for. We have all 10.
Yeah.
Wow. This is such an orchestra we got going on right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And this is how you know we're really getting into it.
I like how everyone's matched up, too. Because everyone's really shining in their own light right here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe except, you know, I do want to see Brooke do something interesting. So, would love to see him take center stage sometime.
Well, to the question earlier that we had is that these 4 are now going after Gunzo, what's that guy's name? Summers, and Killingham. So is Brooke gonna take out Killingham, and then Usopp takes out Summers, and then because you have the Vines versus the Thorns, and then you have Brooke and putting people to sleep versus Killingham, and then Nami versus Gunzo, and Jinbei just being dad. You have no idea.
It's a rat race to see who's gonna fight the these dragons first.
I also like Ripley is with Frankie, and then her kid is with them, and then Dad was with Luffy and them. So the family is all here and getting to be a part of it. I'm gonna go on page 9. We have a message going out. Ooh, their pill bugs must have like a speaker system, because it's not snails in Elbath, it's giant pill bugs. Message to all the Sun World, and you have, looks like she's just jamming out to some music. Has she always had those headphones? She has not.
I don't think so.
She has not. She is just jamming out to some headphones, not even listening. Humans unrelated.
I think by the end of this.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I think by the end of this arc, Gunko is probably gonna be the most relatable character in this entire arc.
Oh yeah. But the fact, what if she's jamming out to like freaking Uta. Humans unrelated to the Straw Hat crew have been spotted at the Oros Castle. They have demonstrated overt hostility and are considered... Okay, so looks like we're gonna get a little bit more of that here pretty soon. Gihaha! It's Gunko's post-meal ritual. Huh? Wait, TDS. I prefer listening to live musical performance. TDS. What is TDS?
I don't know.
Do we have our first musical genre in the One Piece verse in chapters 1,144? Like what? So yeah, and it's And it's TD, so that's what she's listening to. TDS, huh? I prefer listening to live musical performance. And whoever flubs a note first, bang! Are you effing serious?
This guy's crazy.
This guy is nuts. But it's nice to have a hobby you can carry around with you. What's that song you like so much? And then you have, yeah, it's Gunko's post-meal ritual. It's not a ritual, ... I just like doing it. Oh my god. Is...
Is this film Red?
No. New World is the song that Brooke started singing when they launched into the Grand Line after Saturday, the return to Saturday. If this is a cover, oh my god!
When you said she's probably jamming to Uta, what I felt in my head, I was like, what if she's a Brooke fan?
Yo, she likes the Brooke.
That was the thing that came to my head, but I didn't speak it out loud.
Oh my goodness. If there's a connection. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. New World. Yeah. What, you got a problem with the one we already live in? Don't make fun of what other people like, Summers. Oh yeah, sorry about that. But hey look, the adults are trying their hardest to save the kids. If she's just like... if she just starts busting out Brooke lyrics... Oh my goodness.
Gunko stocks are kind of up with the headphones and the Brooke fandom, you know. I mean, now she's kind of cool a little bit, you know. Maybe I like Gunko a little bit. The headphones are kind of bad. Look at that. It's kind of, they're on to the back. She's chilling, like they're comfortable. Like she is absolutely like she's done this before. She's not a poser. Like,
I cannot wait for them to start selling TD headphones. If they're actually Brooke headphones, I would buy them.
There's little snails in there.
I would, yeah. Oh, let's not do that. Yeah. That just feels like it sounds weird. Oh my goodness! If it's actually the New World, to the New World, she's just like, to the New World. Okay. I don't think it is, but again, Oda be tying things back. A Soul King fan. Oh Lord. Lord have mercy. Nika have mercy on us all. Alright. We got a few more pages left and then we can pivot into the review. So any thoughts or do we go on to Samurai?
You got our stocks up on Gunko?
Stocks are definitely up. Stocks are so up on her. Brooke fan, she
started from the bottom and now it is high.
Yeah. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Alright, Samurai, go ahead and take it over. We'll see if she gets cooler. TDS.
All is troubleshooting here. There. Oh, hey there. Hey, hold on now. There. This should keep me safe. Now I'm gonna stop him cold. There you go. Now I'm gonna stop him cold. Good luck, Saul. I can tell y'all are just following the stationary cloth thingy, and the cloth heading right for the fire. You're gonna die if you keep going forward, so I'm gonna stop you. There, she stopped. Ow, ooh, ee, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Yova Scaldy. You okay over there? Oh, sorry, I kept that going. Should I go back?
No, keep going because it's all one continuous thing, and we'll just cover it all. We'll just talk. Wow.
A disaster. If you stop one, the others damage each other with the spikes. This is awful. It's sadistic. So, I think our only option is to search for whoever's powers these are. And her and Jinbei are on the same path. Do we even know if they're nearby? Oh, but the kids are gonna throw themselves in the fire while we search. I've got to try everything I can. And so he lassos his rope up. Boom, he gets one of the girls. If we can't stop him from the front, I'll start with Bjorn in the back. There, I got him loose from the line. Now, if we just peel them off one at a time, huh? And oh boy, it looks like nothing else is gonna stop them.
We got two huns back to back.
We got the infinite rope. That's not gonna stop them. We got the shield glitch. That's not stopping them. The game developers thought of everything here.
Seriously, because that really surprised me is that the activation hits everyone. So by default, like, you're hurting the ones who bump into them at the very end. Like, that is sadistic. It's also ingenious. It doesn't sound like the others have gotten there yet. It sounds to what we saw in the prior chapters, Summers is watching.
But it also looks like my theory from last time was disproven.
Which one was that?
Okay, remember we were like, oh, it looks like the thorns appear, and so then that's where the damage comes in. Because they, like, appear and, it's like, boom, and they, like, materialize, and then it's, like, inside of your hand. But what we're seeing from here is that they're just always there. And they, and they poke the children as it's going in. It's not, like, unleashing into the children.
Oh, yeah.
It's poking them as they're going into it. So, these thorns are, permanently there. They don't materialize.
That's
they just
true.
can't see them.
That might be it. Like, we can see them as readers, but they don't see anything. So that's a very good point. Like an invisible vine or something. He's slowly giving us the name of the kids. So this is Bjorn. Ylva, Scaldi. Scaldi is the boy in the front with the Kaido horns. Yeah. I mean, for kids.
Drew, did you go and study a southern accent for a whole week before coming?
Me?
He lives in Florida, so it's all around him.
Oh, it just comes naturally.
But this one sounds more like from a Texas accent.
Oh, yeah, what was it? There! This should keep me safe! Now go ahead! Stop him cold! Stop him cold! That's a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, Sigrid, it's up to you now.
Alright. It makes it hard to read after you, because the way you perform, there is no way I can keep up.
Here we go. This is gonna get interesting.
Alright. What I'm afraid of, Fenrir. And now it is coming to intervene, probably. Are they working together somehow? Who's controlling this thing and from where? And wait, we have Chopper's face screaming. Mr. Principal is not just the Western Village. Other villages are reporting back about similar monsters. This is happening all over Elbaf. It seems clear that these are devil fruit powers at work. We must identify the culprits. Agreed. Outside of the Western Village. There we go. Draugrs aren't actually supposed to exist, though. And look how much trouble it was just to stop one of these things. Huff huff. Get the wounded to the village. So they've defeated the Giant's Brook. That's just what I'm gonna call it. They defeated the Giant's Brook, and someone I think it was Ground Review that suggested maybe, or someone in his comments that alluded to maybe what is her name? This librarian maybe she's an insider or
Angie?
something like that. Yeah, and Angie, because what he said is it was perfect timing with like the drawings of the monsters on what you're afraid of, and then the activation. It seems too perfect to be just a coincidence, and I'm starting to believe that.
Maybe. There's someone among us. There's a traitor among us. Go ahead and finish because it looks pretty fun, and then I'll be going on and finishing. I get to finish this chapter. That'll be interesting.
And we have the dragon attacking. What I'm afraid of, Nidhogr. So the attack it looks more like lightning.
If it's a lightning dragon, I think it is, or a storm dragon. I think they said something like the storm dragon.
Yeah, something like that. What I'm afraid of, ghost. It's no use. It's no use. There are just too many monsters. We can't protect the village. Flee for your lives. It's our turn, Tori. Indeed, Brogy. So they are finally out of the toilet.
Right? They're finally.
Yeah.
Here's something interesting. The Nidhogg is a worm dragon in Norse mythology who is said to gnaw at the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil. Huh. So, of course, one of the monsters that kids are afraid of is a dragon that eats at the tree that they all live on.
And it makes sense
this
that
this dragon has more of a dog-shaped face than the one that we saw at Punked Hazard, I think.
Oh, for sure.
So this is a little different. And also, what I was going to comment on was that Dorian Bragi doing this move. This, I think, is this not the second most powerful move in One Piece?
Only
coming to the Kaido and Big Mom smash. This has to be the second most powerful attack.
Hikaku sovereignty.
If only Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro can all do an attack at once and do something like that's comparable to this, that'd be great. But there's nothing that looks as symmetrical, you know.
Oh, Sanji kicking into Zoro swinging a sword could create something similar to that. Or maybe Luffy punching into where Sanji's also punching, maybe, to your point. I could see that.
The impact is gonna be like double, but it's still not gonna be this thing. A combo attack is still not gonna be how will I put this?
Be a combo.
A combo, but like for example, when Big Mom and Kaido do their Ikoku sovereignty, because they can both do the same move. They can both do the same move. Big Mom can do it individually, Kaido can do it individually. So them doing it is like making it, instead of Ikoku, is Ikoku squared. Luffy and Sanji is maybe gonna be like their attack potential.
Like Sanji launches them, Zoro slashes them, then Luffy punches them to the ground. Like, it's
so
called the
like,
Do-Re-Mi.
Yeah, exactly. Times 3 instead of like if they can both do the same
multiplied
attack
instead
and do
of squared.
it together.
I like how you're thinking.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So in that case, the Straw Hats don't have anybody that can do that combo. Then like what, Zoro and Brook aren't gonna do that. Maybe Zoro and Yamato once Yamato joins. No, I'm just kidding.
I still hold out sometimes too. It makes me sad.
But also these
Yamato has bigger competition, just like the way Carrot had bigger competition.
these what I'm afraid ofs aren't very powerful. Like we're seeing the giants take them down. So, and I think we're about to see Dorian Bragi, wipe these two out. So it's making me think that they're immortal.
I mean, yeah, I guess Saul smashed the living crap out of that snake, so we have seen.
Yeah, do they puff out of existence once you destroy them?
We'll see. That's actually a really good question. I'm gonna go on to our final two in 3, 2, 1. Hakaku Sav. Oh, they're on a boat too, and it blasts through the ghost, the dragon, and there's another one that was lower down that we didn't get their name. It may have missed them, but I'm not sure. Yes, the captains. I mean, the giant pirate crew. Sorry for taking... Oh, God. Sorry for taking so long. We had to puke up all we drank. Such a shame. We'll exterminate all these monsters. You folks help the children. We had to puke up all that we drank. Such a shame. Wow. That has never been more relatable. When you just have, it's time to step up. You just puke it all out and you're just like, okay. Oh my goodness. It's the Great Eric Sfar edition. You're gonna get it now, all you monsters. Why'd you bother to sober up? And Scopper's with them. What? Look, it's Mr. Ya, the Mountain Eater. That ship is unstoppable. Well, it's probably about to get stopped here pretty soon. So looks like he's with them. So Scopper is with the giants, with the new giant pirates coming into battle. That is an interesting place for us to pivot from our sip and discuss review, or sorry, our sip and discuss reaction to our sip and discuss review. A toast, so a toast to kicking butts. Wow. What do we want to review and cover? Overall, as far as our reviews, we don't really give a score. We just really compare and contrast how the story's going and then give our thoughts for where we're going to head. So we've got about 13, 15 minutes left in our hour. So where are our thoughts? Where do we want to start? What parts do we want to review first?
We're cleaning up these damn these dream monsters, pretty quick here, And, boom, boom, boom. We got 3 of them wiped out, or 4 of them wiped out. Once these things are destroyed, then it's on to the main host. And there's so many giants being mobilized, it's making me think that Killian is going to dreamweave like a whole army. Like this is only step 1.
Dreamweaver.
And it's like, hey, think of a undead army, or think of a really strong army of oxes, of ancient giants, And then he goes, okay, and then boom, and then they'll have a lot of trouble. But a lot of fun can be had with this power.
Oh yeah. Especially because you can put people to sleep to do it.
This might be an OP power, Like, think of, fall asleep and then think of a cook. Okay. And then you fall asleep, you think of a cook, and then you pull a cook out, and you go, okay, cook, make me an omelet. Okay, yes, right. Yes, sir. A real omelet. Not a fake one. Okay, not a dream omelet, a real omelet. So, hey, think of somebody to repair my car. Okay. And you fall asleep, take out, the repair guy. Hey, repair my car. Okay, deal.
Think of someone to repair my car. It is the all-utility devil fruit.
I know. Or like a boat, like repair the Going Merry. Bring it back up.
Oh, too soon.
Bring back the mass and bring her back to life. But no.
It can go in a lot of crazy ways.
It might be the best devil fruit right now. That honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, Kelly, that's a maxed out devil fruit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's definitely broken. It has to have some restrictions. because the way it is right now is definitely broken.
I think that way too. There has to be some
They're not very
type of...
powerful, are they?
Or like, do they dissipate? Again, do they dissipate at the slightest hit? So they're more of, with how like they were eating the food and they were like empty calories, you don't really feel it, kind of thing. Could this be they're not really that daunting? You just have to pop and they just go away. Who knows? It is very OP, but to your point, they are getting mowed down. But with the new giants coming, they did say that it is time for, what would you call it? Sorry, spider. Yeah. It was just crawling up everything, and I'm like, no. It is interesting where everything can go.
So we're thinking Dream Army, right? He's gonna be thinking Dream Army.
Potentially, if it comes to that.
Why mobilize all of these giants if all of these worst nightmare things are gonna be bopped away so fast? Like why mobilize? Look at everybody's getting ready to go. So there must be a lot of battling ready to coming up. And there's only 2 people. There's only 3 people, so not everyone's not gonna be battling 3 people. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah, they're gonna start really pulling out some dreams.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead.
I'm gonna dream of Roger, King, Goldie Roger, King of the Pirates. I'm gonna dream about him.
So he's gonna put Scoppergutbond to sleep. Who probably has the only oh no, the Giants would actually.
So if you have a better, more accurate representation of him in your dream, then that's how you get more powerful.
But you can just easily mention Roger, and Scopper will remember Roger.
I would definitely think that would be the case.
Bring him out.
Yeah, but what about just some random schmum that knows Roger's name?
Probably.
How powerful that guy would be.
You'd have to have a good idea of them for him to go into your dream and pull them out. Or a functioning idea. I wouldn't say a good idea of them, a functioning idea of them. Like a functioning image. So if you just knew Roger's name and not really what he looked like, maybe not. Like you're thinking of Whitebeard and he has a mustache and not a beard, so like, can you truly imagine Whitebeard?
But also, even if he doesn't summon like an army, all their devil fruits are non-contact devil fruits. Well, except a little bit of Killingham's devil fruit, but they are mostly non-contact devil fruits. So it is not beyond like it is not beyond reasoning to say that, oh yeah, they can stand their ground, because we're thinking of all the giant pirates to be as strong as Dorian and Broggy, but Dorian and Broggy are the strongest among the crew. So the rest won't be as strong. We see how Gonko was able to bring down, like without any effort, she was able to bring down the giants guard at the palace.
The guard at the palace.
Some regular ass giants take out that skull one on page 12. There's some random ass giants, right?
Yeah, the ones that take down the Draugr.
There's regular ass giants that don't know nothing.
As Brooks says, the other him.
How many of them are there?
Right.
There are a lot of them, and also
they all said take the wounded in.
They're struggling.
They are struggling. So how many are not hurt to be able to stop the kids? So
I'm saying he's got to dream up some more monsters. They got to get that dream factory going.
The dream factory. So Graham, what were you thinking?
I love how everyone is getting sober to go and fight, but Copper is getting drunk.
He does have liquor with him. He does have booze with him.
Why'd you stop drinking?
Yeah, like we're on our way to fight. Yeah, that is fun. They had to go puke up. Oh, that's so funny. And then they're just like, such a shame.
The more I try to analyze Copper's personality, like this old personality, the more I understand why he is the way he is. Even during his younger ages with Roger, he is the energetic one. He is the one always fighting with Roger, stopping him from doing reckless things, like maybe even physically wrestling him or something like that. Not really. So now that he's old, he's like, I don't care anymore. Nothing matters anymore. So he's not. So I think because we saw the way Rayleigh handled stuff in Sabodi, he didn't really step in until he had to. He absolutely had to. I think we are assuming that Copper might do something similar, but let's not forget he's more energetic than Rayleigh, and he looks way more excited, like way more like he's easily excited about stuff.
Oh, true.
So I guess,
he's more of a character, similar to how
exactly.
the difference between Sanji and Zoro. He's much more of an outgoing character, overflowing character with lots of personality. Samurai?
Yeah.
Similar, but similar. There's still this vibe of I don't know, wisdom with both of them.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh
In
yeah.
their own ways.
So 2 big things that I at least want to talk about in our review panel portion. The musical component of what Gunzo is listening to, as well as the 3,000-year-old science laboratory that's on the island that apparently that apparently Vegapunk, Lilith and Bonnie got lost at and found themselves at. So which one would you two want to talk about first?
Okay, that's their new home, you know, and those two actually would be really happy right there. Let's leave them on this island.
Oh, for sure. Vegapunk is not going with us.
Because and they also have the Vegapunk, death box, where they have his consciousness in a box. So that'd be nice to upload him into a computer and not have him walking around. Because
it's not the consciousness; it's another body.
Oh.
His consciousness is in Lily.
Right, my bad.
No, you're good.
Well,
it was more just because it's another body of his. They just have to turn it on and finish it.
Well, Old Man Vegapunk, the one that we know, I think is going to be turned into a computer.
Ooh, do you think that this new body looks like him or looks like someone else?
No. I think that would be we don't want to see. He already died. We don't want to see his body. We don't want to see no consequence. We want to see him, I think, as an AI, basically. That'd be fun.
Well, we already have that. We already have that. You're talking about his consciousness. We already have that. It's just floating, wandering in the sky.
The original.
But in this building, though, at in their new lab right here, this is their building AI. Their local AI.
I think what Lily will do is she will try to establish a connection with the lab office. I think that is the one that has the consciousness, right? I think she will try to establish a connection because I don't think on her own she has all the information that she needs.
Oh, definitely not.
Maybe she only has her own local backup. So she doesn't have all the information that she needs. So she might try to establish a connection in a way that York wouldn't notice.
Oh yeah, because we do have to continuously get around York and their shenanigans. I did just put a new poll up. It's the first poll in a while. So go ahead and make your votes, gentlemen. Votes. Your vote's known, gentlemen, and what you believe it is. What will the new body of Vegapunk look like? One of the original satellites? The Stella? Or a new design? So for anyone watching,
I think
feel
it's gonna
free
be
to
a
vote.
younger Stella.
Do we have Kuma's body?
Yes.
So we could theoretically get Kuma back.
Bonnie even asked if she's able to fix her daddy or whatever, and he said, yeah.
You put Vegapunk, old man Vegapunk inside of Kuma's body.
Oh, God.
No, but I think having Kuma there, that'd be I mean, Elbaf, Endgame, that'd be pretty secure if like we had to have like different major battles in different islands or something, and then it's like here's Wano's crew, here's Elbaf's crew, here's Dressrosa's crew. Elbaf would be pretty stacked if we can get this lab up and running here. So that might get... what else was I gonna say? Yeah, what is there any technology you think that is in this old lab that they're gonna harness, like wires, like computers? Like, do you think there's anything left over like that, or is it all just structural?
I definitely think there's going to be some type of hint towards the 3,000 years and all of that. Really do think that. So that's just me being weird.
Like
old
data,
man.
like data, like memory cards.
I don't know about memory cards, but definitely something to the akin of maybe what happened or a diary. Ooh, I can see like a diary.
Oh, yeah, like a lab assistant.
Like an old robot. Is that what you're thinking about?
Ooh, okay. No, I like that. Even like a robot assistant.
Yeah, but I was thinking more along the lines of just like a notebook or something that they have to decipher, that only Robin can decipher. Which would be super...
The Poneglyph language is the language of the first world people.
Well, I like that because that kind of lends us into the last part to discuss, which is, do we think that the design really lends itself to the mural of the first world? I definitely do think that from hearing you guys talk about it.
Yeah, those little towery black things, kind of remind me of this because it kind of looks a little spherical to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or cylindrical.
To the first world.
Do you know what this building looks like to me? Looking at it, it looks like a dead robot, like a robot head. And then by the side, and yeah, exactly. And then by the side, those are the teeth.
It gets out. It's like a tree robot. I kind of like the tree robot idea.
A tree robot would be fun. Kind of like an int. Interesting.
That'd be a good house design, having a tree go right through your house, like in your living room. That'd be a really great way to live.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of pondering that comes out of this chapter, in a large part. A lot of pondering.
What else is there?
I think we covered the majority of everything, so we can talk about what do we do? What was that? What are our thoughts for next week? And I think we're gonna go back. My vote is we're going back to Loki.
Yeah.
We didn't get anything from Loki in them this week, especially because he started off like the conversation with Hiruden, who he called a little berserker, which is hilarious. So they all talking with Hiruden, the little berserker, who's going to try and chop his head off because he was mean to him growing up.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of think we're going to be at for a little bit of it. Else did we not? What other factions did we not see? Possibly a little bit of the search. So that's going to be my vote, is that next week we're back to Luffy and all of them, and a lot of talking with Loki. It seems like we're back on our 3-chapter little breakdown. So this is the middle chapter, lots of good stuff, but a shorter one, making sense. Hoping next week we get 19 pages. Luffy, Loki and them's conversation, and then a little of the search. What do you guys think?
Agreed. Search. What about you, Agreed? Yeah, let me. I'll still think.
Yeah, I haven't even thought of that. What we should expect next chapter, or what we're looking forward to. It's tough. But maybe we're gonna go back a bit into Loki. I feel like we might continue here on this trajectory, but not go deep into it, because like maybe Oda doesn't want to spoil some of the fun. But then, as we're about to get right into the crux of things here, we'll move back to Loki and his maybe flashback, if that is when he wants to give the flashback, and maybe some of the flashback and stuff like that. And then we jump again and come back here.
Forgot about that.
Oh, so we've got our first call for a backflash. So first backflash request. So I can agree with that. I can agree with the first backflash
That's
being
all
for
we
Loki.
needed to there. But maybe there is more to the story.
Yeah, I will go ahead and end the poll. So first poll we've had in a while. What will the new body of Vegapunk look like? 67% went with new design, which I'm definitely hoping for.
But, yeah, no body and more like
I'm still gonna go with the
computer.
and maybe a younger Vegapunk, because I think when did they say he made the clone? When he was last in Elbaf. How many years ago was that?
No idea.
I'm sure he's more than a decade, or maybe even more than 2. So it's probably gonna be a much younger version of him.
That makes sense. I'm down on that.
Yeah.
Maybe before he cut his head off.
Alright. Other than that, all I gotta say is MVP of the chapter. Who are we thinking?
Oh, dude, just because he's like, why'd you guys put Drink in? And we know that he's on board with the, on the Great Errant. Come on, Scopper, goodbye.
Scopper can be the MVP.
A toast. Look at that. He's drinking right there. A toast. A sip.
Toast.
A sip.
Toast.
A toast.
So this has been a lot of fun. We went a little bit over the hour, but we're good there. Always smiles here with the lads. Other than that, any final thoughts, everyone, before we jump out?
Short break. No break.
No break. I'm definitely excited. Sigrain, any thoughts?
Not really. Nothing really.
Okay. Well, thank you all to everyone watching back and diving in and looking through. Hopefully those coming through in the VOD with how we're structuring our videos now will be a lot easier for you to find. But I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. Thank you so much for joining us. And always remember that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.